Alright, y'all. Just doing a bit of my sound checks, things like that. We're about to get underway. Everything seems to be working just fine. Alright, I think I got all the buttons up and going. Need to get back here and push a few more buttons on this side of the screen though. However, should be fine. Man, so many things has been going on here lately. Been heavily into modding, been doing all kinds of things, let me tell you. And my modding has gotten pretty good, although it's still for Fallout 4, you know, haven't really stepped too much into the thing, been learning new stuff, so I haven't really done a whole lot as far as YouTube or Twitch or anything like that. Speaking of Twitch, I can never remember how to monitor Twitch. I totally forgot to set that up, didn't I? I did. Let me do that. Multi-stream. Still not wanting to play along. Screw it. I mostly stream on YouTube anyway, so it's fine. I'll fix that later. We got to get in here. We got to do stuff. And I got to get my space pirate and adventure on. Twitch is good. Got everything clean over there. I can see what's going on. Let's press this button. There we go. It's time for us to get into our adventure today. Welcome everyone who's popped in on YouTube side and on Twitch side. There's a few people trickling in. I didn't really give it a whole time today. I wanted to jump in. Kind of sick of freaking streaming and I really want to see what's going on. Got to get my bad guy on. My bad guy, good guy. Supposedly, right, you can actually play a bad guy-ish, pretty heavily bad guy-ish character in Starfield. You know, there's more roleplay versions to be the bad guy. I usually always play like a good guy, maybe at best a vigilante whenever in these type of games. So I really want to push the space pirate out this time around. Now, I've had some time with this game a little bit, not as much as some, but I have had some time beforehand. I could have started yesterday. Whoa, that's loud as fuck. I could have started yesterday, right? But man, I was just too tired. Plus, I did have some things I needed to do, which is why I'm using generic art today for thumbnails. We'll retroactively fix that later on. So there is some stuff I know about the game. I don't know too much. Maybe 15, 30 hours in. That's really all I've got. Maybe not even that.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella. What's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for rune space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
All right. I've been pretty excited about this game. I'm not gonna lie, I've been waiting for this to come out for quite a long time.
Let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Now, for
Roger
everyone
that.
watching my
Remember,
content going
Dusty,
forward in this game,
keep your breathing
I'm going to be
steady
doing everything.
And
right?
never take that helmet off
Spoilers.
down here.
Spoilers
Oxygen
are definitely
processors
possible.
don't extend this
Especially for all of you that don't want to know
Yeah.
about the main quest,
God
don't want to
forbid
know
we fell
about
on a rock with
certain
breathable
things like that.
atmosphere.
Know what I
I'd
love
stay
about
away.
working in Freestar Collective
I'll
Space?
definitely stay away
You
because
were
I'm going to be hitting it all.
A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Dreams of red tape. Ugh. Look at
Now, from
this
what little
one
bit I
over
have
here.
played about this game, it's really good.
No!
I've been
No. It's a laser,
thoroughly
not a
impressed. I was
sledgehammer.
not expecting this. You know, I was very
If you got paid for a break, you'd be a millionaire.
I was very worried. Very worried when it all first came out and stuff like that. Now, I jumped on the bandwagon pretty freaking early.
Troy, what's the yield?
I mean, because, you know, at the core, man, listen,
What do you think?
I'm a really big Bethesda fan, and as much as I've always bitched about, like, Skyrim, certain things in Skyrim, certain things in Fallout 4 that just were left there, were never fixed. On launch, they were just awful. They've been in there for years, decades now, in Skyrim's case, a decade. Yeah, right? Been out for 10 years at least. Hell, I think even Fallout 4 is coming up on 10, ain't it? Jeez, god dang, I'm old as fuck.
Dusty, you're up. Take that cutter you
anyway.
grabbed and mine what you can.
Yeah, roger
Metal
that.
deposits are
Copy
in
that.
that cavern. I'll shout out.
But I was thoroughly impressed. I've had no issues
I'm busy.
whatsoever.
Is there anyone else to
Clean,
bother?
smooth. Like, I mean, I'm on PC, you know, and I have a fairly decent rig. You know, it's not top tier, but it's not low grade either. So I am pushing some pretty heavy material. I think the only thing that I'm lacking right now is I've got an Arsen 5, right, Threadripper.
You got a few
And
more digs to go before I feel like talking.
I could amp
Come
up
on.
the
It's
CPU,
time. You're
my
with me.
CPU a bit more. You know, I could get what is it, an Arsen 7 Threadripper? That would put me at top tier. It's just so good. Plus, you know, I got all this. I've always been an AMD fanboy, you know, and I got a completely dedicated AMD rig. So there's a lot of things I'm able to take advantage of that unfortunately the NVIDIA guys out there can't. It's sad times, but hey, there's already mods up on the Nexus, fam. Already mods up on the Nexus. So you can convert that fidelity over to DSLL. Is that what y'all use? Oh, I can't really tell if it's
Let's go.
the audio is way too loud here, going over my mic. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm able to
Hella,
project
get
a
the
little bit.
readings.
But
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
all right, right here,
Not if you
right here.
consider us
We don't need to sit around for this. We can just GTFO right up here. Hopefully at some point there'll be a mod that lets you kind of skip this little intro phase here, kind of like how Fallout 4 has a quick start, you know, Skyrim has alternate start, things like that. I'm sure to come along. I'm sure to happen. Pretty easy breezy. Just get over here. What we're gonna do all this business. Can I grab it now? Yes, can.
Dusty, snap out of it.
All right, character creation time. I'm gonna be taking a couple minutes here.
Hey, come on.
Gotta make my dude
come
look
on.
as pretty as possible.
Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
So we got here. Where's it at? Is it down here somewhere? This is my only complaint, right, about this game. It's just that it looks so plastic. As far as like the people, like their faces, they just look so strange to me. They're kind of weird. I'm gonna go up about right there. Fix this skin tone just a little bit. There we go. What about the head shape? Where we at here? I want to go maybe a bit more square. About right there. Yeah, I got a blockhead, so that should work. Now, where's the cut? Actually, let's bring the hair into play first, and then we'll go back in and play with the other stuff. Where's the fro hawk at? Is that it? No, that's more of a floof instead of a fro hawk. Whoa, easy there. No, I like that one, but there we go. That's the one I like. The other downside of this is like this character creator thing right here looks really good, right? Like I can live with this funny looking face if this detail transferred over into game. Unfortunately, it does not. Not a big deal though. Facial hair too, the same way. The mods will fix that though. Mods will definitely fix that. Where's it at? I like that one. I like that one better. This one right here. Good deal. Facial hair color down to 12. How we looking? Facial hair, blah blah blah. Eyes. No, I want to stay there, dang it. I want to get a little bit of a thinner look. There we go. A little bit harder right there. Eye color needs to be right there. Eyebrows, where we at? I like it. Let's go to refine. Looking good so far. I might go back up to the eyes. Where is the tattoo? Face tattoo. That's the thing. There we go. Let's go back up to the eyes just for a second. I want to tweak those a little bit more. I can't wait till we get like what's it called? I can't wait till we get like more shaders in here. I kind of like how that eye right there looks a little jacked up. That's like my favorite one, I think. But I don't know. Maybe we come back here. Drag that down a bit. No. Maybe. Looking good, boss. We're good. Background right here. Now, I'm a big fan of the shipbuilding and stuff like that, and so right here, bounty hunters, where we're going to go. We got to put some points, you know, spread out a little bit. So our first couple levels are going to go towards like, you know, the things that we need to like do damage, things like that. We are on very hard too, so that's always a rough go. Now over here, these traits, my favorites, and I think these are so good to me that I'll probably always play with them. We're going to go Taskmaster, Kid Stuff, and Wanted. In game, free stuff. The amount of money you send home, I never notice it. I can never tell if I'm losing money or not. Taskmaster, unfortunately, you know, that does have one downside, and that's crew members will cost double, but you get a pretty good effect. Oftenly, it says occasionally, right? I think that's what it says, occasionally. Yeah, this happens quite a bit, you know. So if you really want to focus in on hard on like space combat and stuff like that, especially via your ship, things like that, you know, taking over ships, selling them, things like that, which is kind of what we're going to be leaning into a little bit. This is really good. Just having your system, boom, back to full health, and it does tick over quite a bit. I don't know if that's intended or not, or if they'll come back and kind of like, or nerf nerf it, whatever they might do later on. But it's really good. And Wanted, obviously, you know, you get people show up, you get ships that show up to try to take you out. Free stuff, you know, XP, ships to sell, free ammo when you kill the guys. You know, it's just really good. These are my top three, best possible three you can freaking get, in my opinion. But again, you know, this is all kind of a it's all associated.
Bet you were
with
expecting a quiet
playstyle.
job compared to your last gig. Bounty hunter turned space miner. Huh. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
Let's see.
Huh. Well, you passed out, that's for sure. Everything else, probably just your brain playing tricks. Either way, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh. Sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. Will be... Speak of the devil.
So I mean, the face doesn't transfer over as well as it did. But that does remind me, there is one other thing that just wigs me out about this game that I really hope gets fixed, and it's
The Explorers
the
Group?
bug-eyed syndrome.
You
Thought they were
don't
kind of a
look
joke.
good.
I look fantastic.
You all
with those
right?
with you, bro.
You need some coffee or something?
I'll take that protein
Got
bar.
a packet
Take
around here somewhere.
Yeah. This is that's a component for later, the in-game stuff. Always good to collect it, even though it's kind of going to be hard to store it so early on. But you know, well, we'll take it anyway.
This has been a good run. You lucked out being picked up for this one.
I don't know about that, darling. Do not know about that.
Just trying to get through my shift.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, I feel you. I'm just trying to get through these lockers. I understand the struggle. Now, back over here. Aid. Where's this at here? I want this right there. Whoa, that was weird. Now, where'd they go? I've already lost my voice. There we go. I'm going this way.
You think we'll be done here soon? No, I hear this is the last dig.
How'd they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
You damn right. I'm a sucker for the pretty paperwork. Ooh, what's this?
Supervisor's log supplemental. Still day 2 of Argos Extractor's Vectera dig. Freestock Collective Claim
I'll
ID
take that.
Beta 7548 Alpha. As far as anyone knows, this is just another ore run.
What?
Vectera's got enough
I'm
mid-level
working.
veins to keep everyone
Glad
working and
we're
not
off
asking
this
questions.
rock.
I've told Hella everything he needs to know, which is pretty much everything I know. That this is another one of Barrett's special orders. He
I'll
made
play it on
good
high
with the payment for
settings.
Kazal, even if it was a bust. This time, I'm not so sure. This place is giving me the willies. I think we're going to find something. I just have no idea what it could be, or why Barrett might want it.
Absolutely, Lynn.
But
Absolutely.
those sweet Constellation
Now,
credits
for everybody
mean
that's watching
we
over
dig
on
our holes
Twitch,
and keep our mouths shut.
I have a separate screen,
And I'm
so
okay with that.
it's kind of difficult for me to pop up there and make sure what's going on that side.
And the
All
ore
right, Dusty.
itself,
If-
we'll be done with this rock in 5 days, when the transport is supposed to come back for extraction.
Hey, Locke.
I can't
Put your
remember.
helmet on.
Can I jet boost in this one? I can't. You can't jet boost in the starting backpack. Such a shame. Oh wow, yeah, that's. Well, I mean, man? I'm just gonna call you Iz because I will definitely destroy your name, and I don't want to do that. I kind of think that is Siso at the end there, but I'm gonna call you Iz. Man, that's rough going on that PC. Yeah, it is a demanding game, unfortunately. But if you have an Xbox, man, what is it, the Xbox S maybe? Is that what it is? But you good to go on that front. I pretty much rebuilt my PC to be able to play this game at a halfway decent rate.
Really? In a discovery class?
Oh man, I can't believe I did that. What did I do here? This Eon goes here.
This moon.
Cool, wait for potato mods. Well, I mean, there are some performance enhancing mods. Well, it's more settings than it is mods, but they are up on the Nexus right now, my friend. Absolutely up on the Nexus right now. Now, I did turn off motion blur just because personally motion blur fucks with my vision. Cause I only have one eye, so it already messes up with it a little bit like that. But yeah, I can't do motion blur. And I was testing some stuff out. Let me go back into, not gameplay, display. See, like that motion blur? I can't handle that. Go back up here. Where's that motion blur at? Turn that off. I was messing with, where's it at? Volumetric lighting and things like that, and changing things. And honestly, like, even shadow quality, like in Fallout 4, shadow quality, man, you had to turn that stuff down. Same with Skyrim. Right here, I'm still getting 55 frames on the PC. But I'm pretty sure that that whole hard lock to 30 is still a thing, so I'm not exactly, not 100% sure exactly what's going on with that, but yeah.
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole.
I can't believe there's already reshape
Rare mineral contract.
reshape
Your
presets
tastes are a
coming
bit
out
more
for this, like
sophisticated
instantaneous
now,
stuff.
huh?
I gotta grab one. Like one of them looks
So,
really good. It kind of
you
made the game a
found
little more
something?
darker, a little more
Right
grimmer.
here. The
I
new
gotta
guy
jump into
found
that
it.
one later on.
That right. And everything went cool?
Just want to double check here, make sure I'm still on very hard. I am.
Like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no Barrett. Not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
On my favorite rocket ship. Dad jokes.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Back to talking about those settings
scanners
mods.
on the frontier are reporting
the
a
settings
ship
files.
coming
I don't know how much they would truly help.
I really thought
I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping that the modders come out and really pull through for the folks who have a lower end PC.
That's the Crimson Fleet!
Because this is a pretty fun game. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty fun. I'm still on the fence about very hard. You know, since there's really no survival mode in this game yet, very hard just basically turns everything into a bullet sponge. That's not good.
Exoskeleton damaged.
Where's that guy? Is that him? No, that's not him.
You messed with the wrong person!
God damn it!
Very hard, man. Bullet sponges everywhere.
Is that the best you can do?
Just give up!
that maelstrom back. Oop, I didn't want two of them. That's one thing I gotta really get used to, that I've been having a really hard time with, and that's my that's my loot goblin. Breaking out of that habit is a wow. It's really difficult. Man, the gunplay, I have to say, the gunplay in this one, like compared to like Fallout 4 and 76, wow. Night and freaking day, it is really good, very clean. What is this? Cutter? Oh, yeah. I'm not going to be doing melee, so I don't need that. Let's see, you got anything on you? Did you pick?
Followed every time.
Of course, every single time.
Now that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
Whoa. Just dragging me away like that?
Marvelous.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Thanks for everything, Lynn.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Whoa, does it? Does it really?
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Let's see. No, I don't really have any questions.
Don't let him break my ship.
Let's get up and get going. Wait, does that watch actually tell the time? Because I don't necessarily think it does. Now, the big plan, right? The way I want to play this guy. Space pirate, heavy weapons, ballistics. Do we even have a skill point yet? We don't. So that means I need to put one rank here, 4 points into this. That will give us up to heavy weapons certification. And then that's all we need in here. We don't need to go anywhere else. Over here in social. Wait, yeah. Social, I might pick up persuasion. You know, I'm more of a gun and fun. It's highly possible, however, that I will come down here maybe later into the game, go into isolation. This would be really good. Because I mean, right here, do 40% more weapon damage and gain 60 damage reduction for each spacesuit and helmet equipped. So what is that? It's 80% weapon damage and 120 damage resistant. If that stacks the way, if that's, to me, that's how that sounds when I do that. We're gonna have to come over here and put 1 point in stealth. There are some things in the game that just stealth just makes it easier. And that's simply because, you know, if we got to go into some place for like some story
Captain
mission,
Joe,
which you do.
I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As
Absolutely.
Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike.
Absolutely.
I will attempt
Absolutely.
to boost the shield.
Click here, store all those resources.
Just in case there are any difficulties.
Now, let's see how I handle this now
Shield's
that I've had a
ready.
little bit
The
more
rest
practice.
is up to you.
thing about space combat that I still haven't like gotten used to is you don't have to hold down W to go forward, and I'm still not used to that at all. Inner space for the first time, I'm just now getting that achievement. That's odd.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Powered up, Vasco, powered up. Okay, so right here.
Each system on a ship requires power.
Right.
Power is under your direct
Gonna
control.
quick save because very hard
Let's go over the
in space early.
Engines
is
control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity. A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Oh, this is always.
Boosts can be engaged
This
for
is actually my
temporary
favorite
bursts of
part
speed.
of this game. I mean, the space combat, the space flight and stuff like that. It isn't like super pro, like super ingrained. You're basically inside a
Let's turn our
cell.
attention to
You
the
can't go
shields.
to
Try
multiple
adjusting
different
power
places.
to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength.
There we go. That's what I needed to do. I forgot to do that. Oops. Get back over here to lasers.
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
Oh, say it is, Vasco. Say it is, buddy.
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. You're dead! The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Alright, now here comes the fun part. 2 ships. Man, when I first loaded into the game and I first played this part right here, kicked my ass. Straight up kicked my ass. Alright, let's switch weapon systems. Oh shit. There we go. You guys gonna show up?
2 more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Now this is a relatively easy kind of battle to get away with, especially if you're like a bounty hunter, you have a piloting skill. Highly recommend you coming in here and make sure you kill all 3 of these. It just gets your stuff up a lot quicker.
You're done!
Get around. Very hard, let me tell you. Very hard is rough. Alright, let's do this again. I need to stop being so defensive and just be more aggressive. The only problem with when it comes to the difficulty that I see so far is normal feels way too easy. And then very hard can feel
2 more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our
50-50,
location,
you know?
Captain.
Alright, let's be a little bit more aggressive this time. Teach you how to fly, alright. Just wait till I get turned around here. Where's that other one at?
Easy money.
Where'd he go? Oh. Last try. But the only thing is lowering the difficulty down, I can't do that. So this fight is as much about luck as it is about...
2 more Crimson
There's not really a whole lot of
ships are
skill
jumping
involved.
into our location, Captain.
It's just getting the hits in before the other guy does. We'll get it though. We'll get it.
How's that old junk of yours make it this far, huh?
Third attempt, good luck? Yeah. It's a little rough. As long as I stay away from the damn missiles, I should be fine. It's just getting past those missiles that's the rough go. Lock on. Stay with it. Now I got you, boy.
This one's mine. You're mine. Grab shot. Not like we're running anyway.
The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has
Ooh,
been far
my God,
more
that was rough.
than anticipated.
It didn't help that I completely forgot that I could,
Odds of
that your
continual
ship has,
assault
stim
from their
packs.
ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In
Completely
short,
forgot
they
that I
are
could stim
after
pack
the
my ship.
frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Oh, that's so rough. Alright. Set a course to Crete? Yes.
We
just
have
like before.
arrived in orbit. The
Can I scan this? I can. Oh, this is one of my favorite scenes right here when it does this. This is so cool. Now, like I said before, spoilers. I am going to be doing some of the main quests.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Thank you, Bosco. Wow, that is so cool. That touchdown like that. It's super cool. Now, I do like the fact that they have like little different ways of just like letting you like go in and out of your stuff. So you can just straight up leave the ship with no problem.
This direction.
Now I might as well get crafting material on the way. No more troglodytes
Be
around.
careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable.
Where's he at, Bosco? God dang rad scorpions.
It would be wise to search the enemy's remains for valuables.
Thanks, Bosco. Appreciate you looking out for me, bud. And we're going to turn this way. Hey, can I scan that? Is that scannable? It is not. Now, sadly, it's going to take a long time before I get into like base building, before I get into like crafting and things like that. Getting one skill point per level, and there's just so many skills. So many skills. It's going to take quite a time. Really need to come up. Hopefully, one of these pirates up here gives us a boost, a jet boost, a boost pack thing when we kill them.
The Crimson Fleet is a confederation of smaller independent pirate crews, all flying under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent.
Thanks, Bosco, for letting me know. That's nice, switching between first and third person views. It's sometimes, man, you just get a better angle when you switch over to third person. But it's definitely a super clean, like, this is definitely like a much cleaner switch than what it was in, say, Fallout 4, especially 76, man. Like, I would get all kinds of hung up on 76 whenever I was switching over. It was a rough go. But yeah, they've definitely upped their game. Bethesda has definitely done a hands down much better job this time around. You can actually tell that they put a lot of attention into it. And there's been a lot of things fixed already. Like the day one patch came out day one, literally. Well, it came out, you know. Still, it was great. It's fantastic what they've been doing. Digipack, distilled water, you can get out of scan mode. Still haven't gotten used to like some of the way they've switched up. Like in previous games, 76 and Fallout 4, you would hold down tab to turn your light on, right? Well, not in this one. You actually hold down F. So there's some change ups and stuff like that, and it's just getting used to everything. And then 99% of all this stuff right here, like this screwdriver, useless. This tape measure, useless. That's useless. All this is just junk that you can just take to sell. It has zero purpose other than that right there, and most of it isn't even worth anything. Basically, all I'm doing right now is just looking around to make sure I have like the possible chance of getting, like, these things. They don't weigh much and they're value 55. I'll take those. But I was basically looking for drugs. Speaking of drugs, do I have any heart yet? What do I have for drugs? I have 7 med packs, some distilled water, some crackers, things like that. So that ain't gonna help too much. Yeah, but 99% of the stuff that you just find just laying around in this game, it's completely wasted. And weight management.
Curious. These are United Colonies markings.
Is a serious thing.
We are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Seems that way, Bosco. Seems that way. Take that, because I can sell that. Some decent caps. Oh, not caps. Credits. God dang it. I gotta get Fallout 4 out of my mind when I play this game, but it's hard. It's hard to do that. Especially since I've been just putting so much effort into Fallout 4 here lately. And jump out. Where'd you go? There you are. You're supposed to jump out over here. Let's see here. That's worth taking. This doesn't give much. If I had a melee weapon, well, if I could actually do damage with a melee weapon, would be the best way to say that. Then I could kill it, but it's just a waste of ammo right now. That's worth taking. This is possibly worth taking. Decent amount of caps. This is better overall. These things are. That's waste. This is so much stuff. Like I'm like physically fighting my urges right now to just grab every single freaking thing in this room and then stuff it in Bosco back there. But it's just an absolute waste. Have I leveled up yet? No skill points yet. Okay. What a quick save. Uh, 14 bullets. Eesh. Oof, yeah, low ammo. That's the other downside about playing on very hard. It's just the ammo. Everything is a freaking bullet sponge. Like, I cannot wait for survival mode, and most importantly, I cannot wait for someone to create a true damage system for this game. Like, I'll be all in on this game as soon as survival mode comes out and a true damage system gets put into place. That would just be the freaking bee's knees in my opinion right there, boys. Although honestly, I don't really know how they would do a decent survival system in here. You just have to wait and see. I mean, it's probably just going to be like it has been in Fallout 4. But with Fallout 4, you have all of these other things, man, that you can just tack onto it and just make it such a unique experience. And I cannot wait for the modders to just come out in full force, especially with everything that they have that they can work with as far as this game is concerned. There's just so much, right? So many things that they could just go crazy. And I cannot wait to see all that happen. Ooh, there's some heart. That's going to come in handy. Probably going to try to save that for the final fight up in this place, but you never know. I might need it a little early on. Where's it at? Where's that heart at? That goes right there. Do I have any beer or anything like that? I don't. Take all that. I take the lemon, sparkling water, and that. Ooh, some juice. Anything worth over here? No.
Here we go.
Yeah, the lighting right now is just so crazy good.
Enemy defeated.
You know what? We might actually have to freaking roll in with a goddamn hatchet. Because of the ammo.
My head.
Or maybe I can just stop missing my shots. Take it. Give me that.
Violence significantly decreases one's life expectancy.
No way. That's the best tip you've ever gave me, Vasco. What do we got over here? Any bathroom plunder? Oh, some milk, you know? Nothing says a good thing of milk like grabbing it from the toilet. Toilet milk. That's just so wrong on so many levels. Now that I've said that, I don't... Alright, now let me go look at this new suit that we picked up. Did we pick up a suit? No, we picked up a helmet. What do we got here? I don't think they're using too much energy right now, so I feel like keeping this ugly ass deep mining space helmet on will be the way to go for now. Oh, the lighting is just hands off. Like, that's one of the things that they did really well. Like, I don't even know if you're ever going to need like an ENB or anything like that in the future. There's just so much good. So much good. Those are worth selling. Nope.
Oh man, that was the best.
This thing right here always wigs me out, right? Like, it took me forever to figure out that on exactly how it works. So if I use that one there, that's not going to work. But if I use this one here, that one there, and that one there, and then it's going to line up. That is such a weird little system. Such a weird little system. The next locks I do, the next lock we come across, I'm going to explain that a little bit better, because when I first come across it, right, someone had told me, hey, all you got to do is line them up. I'm like, well, how the hell do you know what you got to line up? I didn't realize that each of those little things, they only fill in. They only fill in one of those little empty marks. So you got to fill in all the empty marks on every ring of the lock. Once I realized that, everything got a little bit better. Have I come up this way? Yeah. Okay, we go this way. What's in here? Nobody? Turn the light on a little bit. That light don't help a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. Not worth holding on to. Take that. Oh, I need more good stuff. What I need is a better weapon. Like, I am hard up for a good weapon right now. Nothing. But we can pound some of this food over here. Let's take our toilet milk. A little bit of that. And this. Oh, we have beer. Fantastic. We'll probably use that in the next fight for sure. So let me just go ahead and put that right there. Because I really don't want to be using so many of my stim packs. Wait. Frag grenades. That's not a bad one. I forgot to get frag grenades here. Vasco, buddy, I got a live grenade in my hand. You need to get the hell out the way.
Whoa. Something's out there.
She did. I know you're up there, buddy. Ammo, that's better than nothing. I think the other guy was a melee.
Let's do this.
We are doing this, man. What are you talking about? We're gonna be all over the door.
Exterior damaged.
One's mine.
You got this, Vasco. Complete faith, buddy. This weapon is kind of crappy. There we go. We got at least one clip of this. I do love the weapons. Like, choice is no longer a problem anymore. Whoa, easy there, hot shot. Ooh, an assault helmet. We'll take that. I want to take this level up right now. You definitely, like I said before, you want 1 point in security. If you're not playing a class that already has security, you definitely want that in there. The sooner you can start leveling that up. This is definitely going to be a 4-pointer for me. There's just so much stuff, so many things inside Bethesda games that are behind locks. Now, this also includes hacking, so this is an all-in-one. You know, if you played Fallout 4, there was lockpicking and hacking. Now it's just security. All-in-one. We are going to be coming over here at some point. We're going to be taking medicine. Why? We're playing on very hard. Stim packs. What are they called? Field kits. Med packs. One of those freaking words. So we're going to be burning through that quite a bit. We are going to be coming over here. We're going to be picking up ballistics and eventually going into heavy weapons and possibly demolitions. And then that's going to be it for a combat tree. We are going to be heavy science and heavy tech. Simply because I want to do base building and shipbuilding. And that's going to be my thing. We're going to do very minor social over here. Probably not going to put a single point into anything. I'm not a very big persuasive person. However, at some point in the end game, we might go into persuasion or into scavenging, and then go into isolation, because it's not really interested in having people with me. And this right here just gives a lot of extra benefits. However, we are going to be coming over here into physical. We're going to get 1 point in the stealth and possibly 4 points in the weightlifting. Again, weightlifting is not really a big deal, so that's going to be one of the later things we do. But you absolutely, for every build you play in this game, you are going to want 1 point into stealth, because without 1 point into stealth,
We have lost them.
see that? No stealth bar. You can't even sneak. You can't even sneak in this game without 1 point into stealth. Oh, Rattler. Yeah, that's a decent weapon. Holy.
I have located the enemy.
Let me grab this and put it on the bar. Where's it at? This is our best damaging weapon so far. Where'd it go? I hit a button and messed up. There it is.
I am aiming for your center of mass.
Yeah, you are.
Better try again.
Is there a guy behind us? Yeah, he's just hanging out over there.
That smarts.
Yes, it does, Vasco. Yes, it does.
You're done. I can see.
I don't know, buddy. You were hitting me pretty hard, so you can see pretty freaking well. I love the AI. The AI improvements. I mean, they're not flawless by any means, but they are so much better than what they were before. Like these guys, they'll run away. They'll get cover. They'll use their boost packs, their jet packs. It is night and day compared to the AI like Fallout 4, Skyrim, and 76. Although, to be fair about Skyrim, they have mods that just do so many good things for the AI.
Exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Speaking of Skyrim, Legacy of the Dragonborn dropped Odyssey of the freaking Dragonborn, so now I gotta, whoa, hey there, mother trucker. So now I gotta go at some point in my life and spend about 2 days downloading mods, patching mods, tweaking shit to work right. Because the way I play Skyrim, it's very, very gritty, very hardcore, very survival heavy. There are no patches for all those mods that I use to make it play the way I do. So I gotta make them myself, and I've never been smart enough to upload them. I'm gonna do that this time around. But yeah, I definitely got to play that. We're not doing energy weapons. So I won't take the weapon, but I will take the ammo to sell. I'm pretty confident ammo is weightless. There we go, another med pack. That's perfect. Take that, that's a good price. Although we're not going too much into commerce and things like that, so honestly, I'm still playing with the idea of should I still pick stuff up to sell. Is there anything over here worth taking? Nope, that's not a thing. I think all of this. Okay, now, anytime you see an item laid on the ground and it has a description like this, like common inorganic resource, take it. That's a thing. Right here, rare. That's a thing. Right here, common organic. Right here, uncommon organic. That's a thing. Now, when you come over here to say something like this, vile, worthless, garbage, can't use it for anything, just to sell. So freaking... it's a real struggle. It is a real struggle from, you know, being a loot goblin. Let's go ahead and quick save. Instructional material. Yep, that's a take.
Listen up. We got someone trying to jump our skull. Hold them off here while Brogan sits up on the roof. No one's getting through.
I'm gonna save that pistol. What we got here? One clip of this. Am I gonna be safe enough to kind of just poke my head around here, see if there's any more medical supplies, maybe some ammo laying around this place somewhere? No, I'm not. Is this a good idea? It's probably not a good idea. Oh, nope, it's a bad idea. Get him, Basco. Get him. The robot. You can't die. I can. I don't know. Not paying me enough for this either, bud. I don't know what you're complaining about. Did you kill him, Vasco? You almost got him, buddy. I'm proud of you. We are getting some ammo, but it's not really a lot.
You are trying to kill me, but I am not technically alive.
I hope that's not for me, Vasco. I hope you're taunting someone else. I would never hurt you, buddy. You're quite cool. Where you at? Where you at? More ammo. I really need a lot more medical supplies. That's going to be the thing. Like, the early game on very hard, you spend so many credits on, well, ammo and med packs. Everything is a bullet sponge, and we're going to run into so many legendary enemies. The upside to that is we're going to get so much. We're going to get so much more legendary equipment later on. It's going to be a lot easier to farm later on. It's a struggle early game, you know, as it should be, I guess, but it'd be different if there wasn't such a bullet sponge mechanic in, you know, Bethesda games. But I enjoy it, so I'll play on it. Alright, right here. Like I was saying before, this mechanic right here, those little lines sticking out, that's our key, the things that are moving. So those two right there are going to fill, right? That's going to leave us with this one and these over here. So we can take this one, put it there. So 3 are filled, 3 are filled. Let's start with this one right here. That is not going to fit there. It's not going to fit there. It's not going to fit there. So I need to consider something. It's going to leave this one and these two. Right? These two and this one. This one and these two. That ain't gonna work out, is it? Let's try it this way. This one and these two. What if I flip it around? So that means I gotta try to go like this, right? Perfect. Now I can take this one. No. Like that. That is not going to work. Okay, bam, bam, there. Somehow these two right here need to work with each other. It's not going to happen. Okay, so I can take out the top two here with this one. I don't think that's going to work. So that leaves this and this. I don't really have a freaking key that's going to match that. You know what? Let's just do it this way. I have digipigs. So here, here. Now this is going to give me a little bit more of what I can do. Man, I enjoy this one much more than what I did before. So let's do the inner ring first this time. We'll start right here. Do I have a pattern that looks like that? I don't. So obviously that's going to go there. What about here? Okay. And good. That lockpicking game on this right here, let me tell y'all, it's so much more fun. It's frustrating. More fun though. But I've never been good at stuff like that anyway. Damn, there's a lot of these all of a sudden. That one doesn't fit anywhere. That one fits like that. Easy breezy, boys. Easy breezy. We're almost out of here, though. Then we can continue on, get a little bit of the story done. Move on out to space. There's going to be a lot of side questing, a lot of things like that right there. I want to push in as many side quest stuff as possible before going into like doing main quest stuff. Just because we need things. We need stuff. We need XP mostly. Want to check in here? I can't remember if I came in here or not. We good? I don't really see nothing. Ammo and health wise. Fast go, buddy. Anything over here? Quick glance, no. Alright, there should be a worm popping out of someplace over here at some point. Jesus. There. No. Maybe like this. Like that.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
I do have such things. Let's go. What is this?
You're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
That leaves this one, this one, this one. Okay, we're good there. That's perfect triangle. There. This one needs to go up here somewhere, but so does this one. You know, I kind of wish there was a way to like set that up in stages a little bit more so one can see it a little clearer. It does throw off the eyeball a little bit. Anything else good in here before I leave? I can't remember. No. Ooh, an amp. Oh, a Hitman Rattler. That. See, this is why I play. This is why I play on very hard. Supposedly you get more of these. Now what do we got here? Space. Hitman 15. What is it? 30% damage while in space and minus 15% on planets. 15% damage while aiming. So I would have to aim to negate it. We might as well be just using this one. Yeah, the ones that give bonuses for either space or ground, I'm not too big of a fan of. We'll hold on to it because it would come in handy. We do have a modified Grendel though. Yeah, that's going right there. Now what about throwables? We have 4 frags. What do we got here? How much ammo in this thing? We're going to start off with this puppy right here. I think that's going to be the play. Now, how do I want to go about this? Should I talk to him, or should I just go straight in? I could talk to him. I could try to talk to him, right? Get some XP. Then we just kill him and get their loot. This is an early mission.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
He's a buddy of mine. We go way back. Been together forever. Sorta.
Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship.
Oh, do tell, bud.
That Constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
I mean, there was a treasure in this ship, but I got off of it. Oh.
You're not talking us out of this score.
This should be relatively easy to do. As long as we don't fail this.
I'm not falling for that. Your ship is loaded.
Let's try it again.
I'm getting that ship.
Alright. Well, we gotta do this one.
So you got... I've heard enough.
Dinjo. Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the
Where's that other guy? He's over here, right? Oh shit, I didn't reload. hell blew up behind me? God dang. Where'd he go? Is he
In
dead?
combat, there is a high likelihood of human death.
Oh, I know that, Vasco. And that human death might be me. There he is. What do you got? Ooh, nice.
Now be free to travel to Constellation headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
I don't know about that, Vasco. It looks like we got some pirating boys over there. Oh, nope, the wrong button. Wrong button again. The only thing about hitting the wrong button in this game is, man, it just sends you so deep inside of this multitude of other little places that you kind of can't come back from it. What's this going to do? Damage from robots, that's not bad. Now we can do this.
I believe we are no longer alone.
Vasco, buddy, I believe you may be right.
Oh, I understand. You wish to kill us.
There we go. Just in case you were wondering what I was doing, I was basically just farming jetpack. There's quite a few of them up here, isn't there? Where you boys at? You guys go down here yet?
Please,
you were wondering? Yeah, you have to let me damn it, wrong button again. You have to come in here, like, for example, like, let me just go over here. To be able to go up to purchase the next rank of this, you got to do little challenges. So rank 1 was boost 10 times while in combat. Now I can purchase rank 2. And that's all that was. And it's the same for every little skill. And one of the reasons like I like Bounty Hunter so much is, like, for example, here, piloted, right? Destroy 5 ships. If you start off with a class that has piloting, then right out the gate you can get 3 easy ship kills to get your first rank. And this one can take a little while. There's actually, like, not a lot of opportunities to do space combat early on. But yeah, that's why we do that. We don't have a skill point yet, but oh.
Target eliminated.
Good job, Vasco. Where's that body at? I know he's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Rescue axe, not what I want. That's what I want, though. Now we're free to move on. Ooh, more ammo for the Maelstrom. I'll take it. Alright, where's our ship parked at? Is that it? That's an unknown. I could go over there. Do I really want to do that, though? Not now. Come back. Fast travel. Now, one of the good things that they did put in this game is there is a lot of opportunity for fast travel if you like that.
To reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Oh, it's so good. Just watching that take off like that is so good. Alright, we have power to grav. It's not on the level of Elite Dangerous, but that's still a cool transition. But that's one of the problems. Like I've seen a lot of people
Starship
like do
Frontier,
reviews.
this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Now, as long as we never have contraband in here, in our ship, we can effectively fast travel here and not have to do the whole like loading screen stuff anymore. So it'll be a straight in, straight out kind of a deal, which is pretty convenient. I mean, if you want a little bit more immersion, you can walk and do all that other stuff, but man, I've had a whole lot of immersion in the stuff that I've been streaming and playing here lately that I kind of just want to like go quickly, I guess would be the best way to say it. So that's what we're going to do. Now, for example, like you can go through this animation right here every time you want. It's pretty cool. Now, another little cool little thing, like when you all start playing this, is you can come into your items here, and for example, go in here and press T, and it will hide your spacesuit. And you got to do the same thing for your helmet. Hide your helmet. Ooh. Ooh. I'm never taking that helmet off. Look at that. It's absolute. The stats aren't great, but never taking that helmet off. That is freaking badass on a whole nother level. It would take some serious badassery for me to remove that helmet. But now we can come in here to stuff like this, and what we got here, I don't like that at all. That's the closest thing to lock that we have, is that. But after setting that up, once we exit the ship, in certain areas we'll be in more of a casual wear. Unfortunately, the people around us will still think that we are in a suit.
Hey, Bosco. What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again? And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Appreciate it.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Alright, don't need to talk to that guy. Now, where are we at here? Miscellaneous. Sell that. Not my digipix. I kind of wish I could favorite that, or I kind of wish they had like something in it. Maybe not like a favorite, but like a don't sell list, so you can tag it so that it can't be sold. That way you can kind of come through here and just like quickly go through your stuff without having to like, I don't know, do it slowly. And I don't know if that makes sense. Apparel, junk, junk, junk. What about helmets? I'm never wearing that one. It's possible I could switch to this one at some point because it's got, you know, some pretty decent physical resistance. But that helmet right there is just so cool. The skull with the patched eye, especially since it's my left eye that's messed up in real life, and then this left eye here is covered up. That just freaking screams me right there. God, that's so cool. All right, what about our packs? Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Weapons. I'm always going to need a cutter. That pistol has been carrying us. This hitman I'm not keeping. This rescue axe we're not keeping. Got to keep it locked. Got to keep our mask down. And you see that we didn't really get a whole lot of creds from that either. So unless you go into commerce and doing stuff like that, you're focused on it. It doesn't really help.
This unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to Mast ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Whoa, Karen.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols.
You tell them, girl.
Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate
Slap
with
that
your
Karen.
experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool!
Yeah, you tell him, Johnny.
Is it true the NAT train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last year, and it kinda smelled. But I don't smell anything here.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
God, I want to shoot that person.
Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security.
You see that scientist out in front of mast? Staring at trees? Sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Wait a second. Why is there a small E in all capital letters?
Hello?
No.
She
Oh.
can't do this to me.
Oh god. Well, I found my first mod that I'm going to be making.
Keep it moving.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep, that's gonna drive me absolutely insane. God dang it, why did I have to notice that? I modded that shit out.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Yep, that's the first mod right there, boys. I mean, why? Look at this.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Mast District, got it. I mean, I don't know. That might just be me, but little things like that when it comes to like certain things, man. Wow, that grinds my gearbox. I'll fix that though.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
Thank you,
I'm so
Bosco.
excited to see Tony after work.
Whoa. Maybe I need to go see this Tony guy. If you're that pumped on it. Out of everything you just had to
The
point
water
that
is
out.
quite aesthetically pleasing. Or so Barrett has told
caught
me.
it out of the corner
New
of my eye.
Atlantis relies on
That,
advanced hydroelectrics for
It
most of
immediately
its
broke
power.
my brain as soon as I saw that. Look at this. I can see it a mile away now. I mean, if some of the other ones were if it weren't all, every freaking letter in that little logo is capitalized, except for the E. Yeah.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Thanks for the backstory, Vasco. I appreciate that, bud.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us.
Alright.
Captain Joe, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Appreciate that, Vasco. I love that they still added in a character that can say your character's name, and I'm hoping they continue that little thing into like Elder Scrolls 6. And speaking of Elder Scrolls 6, with what they've done with Starfield, if they transfer what they've done with Starfield into Elder Scrolls 6, I cannot wait to see what happens.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
I also have to say that I'm a pretty big fan of the silent protagonist. It's just going to allow them to do so much more. And coordinating the voice actors, especially when it's a voice actor of the main character. Zan, man, I'm sorry, bro, but I couldn't keep my mouth shut as soon as I saw that. Pirates attack Barrett. No, Pirates attack. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact. See, I can do stuff like that. You couldn't do that in Fallout 4.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Another thing, it's funny to me that the leader of the Explorers Guild that goes off and collects artifacts is British. That's just funny to me. See, it was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other.
It just moves so smooth.
We already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's dang, he just tossed that.
Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
That's another thing, too. Like, just thinking back to, like, Skyrim, then on to Fallout 4, to Fallout 76, the facial animations and responses to, like, emotion in their dialogue is so much better. Like, again, the way the characters look is, like, one of my gripes, you know, they're very plasticky, almost, I don't know, they just seem unnatural to me, but at the same time, they still look great. And modders will fix these flaws later on.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Appreciate you, darling. small step. Alright, what was that? Where do we need that at? I don't need stealth anytime soon. So let's go ahead and get ballistics quickly. Because this is 20 kills with a ballistic weapon. We are going to be able to get 1 kill here on this planet before we leave. Alright, talk to Sarah. There's a couple things in here we can do before we do dip out.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Absolutely welcome.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago.
Maybe this one will turn out better than the last.
It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
I need to add cap locks to my gamepad. Now I do want to take care of a little bit of side activities while we're here. Before we head off and do the next part of the mission, we're going to need some caps so I can spend it all on ammo and med packs. Is it med packs? I hope it is. I've been calling them stim packs for days.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still 1 room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Alright, darling, show me that room, please.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Absolutely. Now, let me talk to you before you leave.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too. Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
All right, let me know how I can help.
Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Organic stuff. Check Raj.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
All right.
Stay safe, okay?
Now, the way that sounded like it was kind of a quest, but it's not. It's just a vendor you can sell some organic material to, but personally, I think you should hold on to your organic material if you're going to be getting into certain types of crafting later on. That's just me, though. That right there is one of the cooler things that they added. It's a little jump and grab. I kind of wish that they emphasized that a little bit more in certain areas. All right, Sarah.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal
Thanks
objects.
for dropping by, bud.
Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Well, I have to admit, I'm excited. My first mission.
Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But
Absolutely.
It's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Fantastic. Blood, bullets, and guns all the way. Let's go.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
So what you're saying is, I can be a space pirate, and you won't care. She lied, by the way. She totally cares.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Yeah, we're gonna be giving her the boot later on. Her morals are way too high for our current playstyle. All right, where are we at here? See what I mean? Like earlier when I was talking about it, if you hit one button, all right, mentally pressing, the button again, or not the same button again, but like in Fallout 4, right? If you go into a thing and then you tab out, you're out. But not this one. They have changed up a little bit of the button presses, and I still play Fallout 4. Because I'm still modding Fallout 4, I'm still doing things like that. So I kind of keep Fallout 4 in my mind. So I mess up the buttons quite a bit. So if you do wonder what in the hell I'm doing sometimes with screens opening and closing randomly and all this other stuff, it's because I did messed up. I forget, what's the shortcut around this place? Ooh, that CO2 bar. Now, getting too much CO2 will kill you.
Good to see you. Who's your friend? Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Maybe later. Maybe later.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune,
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Ooh.
Sol system has a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Well, it will be, but we're going to be focusing mainly on the Crimson Fleet. Now, speak to Commander Tula about joining the Vanguard. We'll probably are going to do some Vanguard stuff. I mean, I'm going to want to do all of the faction content at some point. Now, what do I want to do here before we leave? Yeah, let's open up our missions. I want to knock out the... Do I not have it yet? No. Well, let's go meet her parents. This is like one of the coolest traits in the game. It's so fuzzy though. Like it's such a happy trait. Like I go meet the parents in the game and I immediately just want to go burn a planet down. There's just so much nicety, so much like I don't know, so much mushy stuff just gets. You'll see. It's very it's a very positive thing. That's just funny. I want to go burn down a planet because of positivity. It works though. But like I said before, kid stuff is probably one of my, hands down, it's going to be one of those traits that I always play with.
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, son, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right?
Whoa, Dad. Don't assume it's always bad news.
Now. It's just with our family, the news isn't always great, but... Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things. Hey, if I don't get to sing your praises as much as I like, no one can. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known, I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy, honey. Let the boy catch his breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
Appreciate it, Father. Overly positive here. Nothing wrong with that. It's just funny. Now,
Constellation sounds magical.
Is there anything else? I can't remember if I needed to speak with something else.
I can't get over you being here. And it's not even Mother's Day. So, I gotta ask, is there anyone special in your life? With you being in Constellation now, I imagine you are quite the catch.
I tell you what, my mom would be like, "What the hell are you doing here, boy? You didn't call me." As far as this moment's all like, you know what, I always knew you were special. My mom was like, "Why the hell haven't you made corporal yet? Why the hell ain't you sergeant yet? Why the hell ain't you staff sergeant yet? You better step up your game, boy. I didn't raise no quitter." That's my mom. I love her though. She's such a badass.
I knew it. You have that spring in your step. A mother knows. I won't press, dear. Don't worry.
Interesting. Something you want to discuss later, perhaps?
Whoa.
I know you didn't live in this
Easy there,
apartment long,
darlings.
but I want you to consider this your home away from home. Your bed is always yours, no questions asked. I mean, well, I will ask questions, but you can stay here no matter the answers.
That was a little trippy. Really appreciate that, Mom.
No bother at all. Stay as long as you like. Anything you want to talk about, dear?
Nope, I'm good. I thought I was going to get some free stuff, but
You're welcome anytime.
I think I gotta,
And
gotta wait for the events to happen. But we got dialogue. We got that out of the way. Let's pull our missions back up here. What do I want to do here? Talk to the scientist by the tree. I think if we step out of here, we can get the wall. Because I can't for the life of me remember how to actually go to the wall. Oh wait, I think it's actually back by the whatchamacallit, the foundry? Maybe foundry, we gotta go over there. New Atlantis, residential the lodge. I think it's over by this place. If not, we'll go off and we'll do the scientist thing. The scientist guy. That'll be the next one in the mix. Might even do some of the UNC stuff. Kind of sign up there. Now, where was that at? Alright, we'll head this way. This guy, maybe? You want to talk to him?
Sergeant Yumi is looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
I'd appreciate it if you fix your logo. There's the other quest. We'll hit up Sergeant Yumi here in a minute. I need to go in there. I need to get some med packs. I forget where the goddamn place is. That's the other another small little thing.
No,
it's not a big issue, but I really wish they had like a local map. You know, that would be something that I would like to see. All right, where's the dock at?
Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
Appreciate it.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place.
Now, basically, I want all of those.
May you remain in good health.
Whoa, Sarah. Easy there, girl. Now, I want to say
it's taken weeks of talking to get my wife to come here.
It is not over there. Is it over here? Orion Tower, Clothers. No. One good thing is, as we're walking around, we could pick up on the wall quest. It's kind of like a little thing, little radiant thing that says, hey, go over here, go over there. So I'm looking for the outfitter's place. I do know there's a place down in the wall. Either tower. I could have sworn it was like outpost outlet. Definitely not Apollo. That's ridiculous. There it is. That's creepy as hell. See that? The bug out effect. Oh my god. Little things, you know, little things. I'd rather the bug eyes happen than like some type of, I don't know, quest preventing bug. Is that it? That looks like it. There it is. Centurion Arsenal.
There's something to be said for brand loyalty. I'd much rather have someone comfortable with their purchase than some mythical best possible buy. Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to assist you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase. You have my word. Please, take a look.
Alright, what do you got here for weapons? Well, that's pretty cool. Man, I'm almost tempted to take one of these rifles. But it's not something I can do right now. What I do need is not this, not ammo for that. Sale. 27 caliber. Right. Activities. We want to talk to Sergeant Yumi. I think that's going to be the best way to go. Over there. Wait a minute. I wonder if this is the area that has the scientist by the tree in it. It is. Let's knock that out first. Wow, he is over there. The only thing about playing on very hard in the very beginning is just with the lack of ammo. I kind of feel like I'm playing Horizon, where I got to carry like 500 weapons, you know, and just use the ammo type that I have at any time. Oh yeah, that's another little cool little feature right there. See the weapon attached to the backpack? Yeah, modders brought that in for Fallout 4. I'm loving to see that it's here already, you know.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this.
I'm here to help, bro.
Yes. Concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance?
Absolutely, I know everything.
Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me?
I'd love to help.
Well, thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
No worries whatsoever. I definitely would like to go and grab a few more medical supplies before we head out. So and that's another good little thing, like the quest in this game, very generous with its rewards, very generous. God, I love that freaking jetpack. And I really hope they add some type of vertical movement to Elder Scrolls 6. I can't really think off the top of my head on what would allow that to happen, other than like maybe they put levitate back in, give or take something along those lines. But it would be very cool to see that happen. I'll just take you.
So, what's the point?
Of what?
This? Is it some sort of art? A Zen garden? What?
No one is born good or evil. Every day you take a step in one of those directions.
Where's this person at? Some water.
I feel like I've seen all there is to see. But hopefully I've left a few things for the next life. Oh, it just so happens I need a letter delivered to my pen pal in Sidonia. Pay is in advance. 1,000 credit.
Appreciate.
Bless you, child. I believe you'll find Hattie at the community center in Sidonia. Just hand her the letter. She'll know who it's from.
Right, y'all. I'm gonna call it there for a while. There's a couple things I gotta get done today. I kind of wish I could just stream the heck out of this game for quite some time, but things have got to be done. Things have got to be locate biosensors. But I will be back. Hope maybe able to come back later. If not, I will see you all tomorrow for a much longer stream. As always, thank you all for watching. Thanks to everybody that's over on Twitch, here on YouTube, and for those who come back and watch it later, I really appreciate it. And as always, my friends,